God bless this food. This is starch and called usi and owoh soup, and that is how we eat it. Fantastic. Hello viewers, in this video I am going to be showing you how to make owoh soup. Owoh soup is the soup for the Delta people. So if you are watching this video, Delta people, fasten your seat belts and enjoy me on a ride to the Delta. I am going to be showing you how to make Delta soup today. It's called owoh. Cook my bits, so I'm going to add 1.2 kg of shaki and bokoto. So if you don't know shaki, this is the bokoto, which is cow fruit, and this is shaki, which is cow tripe. So I'm going to add 1.2 kg of shaki. I'm also going to add 820 grams of goat head, which is good. So I'm going to cook everything together to that. So that's 2000 ml of water, as you can see. So I'm going to add 2 nut cubes to it. Right, so depending on the kind of pepper, you might decide to kind of blend your scotch bonnet and use scotch bonnet, but I'm going to be using dry pepper. So I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of dry pepper in there. I don't want it too spicy. I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of rock salt, and that is what we have to do. I am then going to cover this and let it cook for 1 hour. Right, it's been cooking for 1 hour now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off and basically just set it aside to cool down because it's under high pressure. I'm using the pressure cooker, so I'm just going to set it aside and let it cool down. Then I'll show you what to add next. Right, now that it's cooled down, now I'm going to open it and I'm going to just show you what it looks like. Wow. Now what I'm going to do is to see, you can see it's really soft and nice out in there, and that's exactly what we want. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be adding some ingredient to it. Okay, so but while that is going on, I'm just going to you can either put it on a low heat while it's on the cooker while it's still cooking, or you can just, because I'm using a pressure cooker, I need to be very careful and I need to really take care of my eyes. So I'm gonna just set it aside here, put it on the low heat and let it just continue cooking on the low heat, and later I'm going to increase that. I'm just going to show you now. Okay, so I'm going to put it there on the low heat, and then I'm going to start to add my other ingredients. Now what are the other ingredients I'm going to use? Can you see what are the other ingredients I'm going to use? I'm just going to show you quickly. I'm going to use 1 cup of palm oil, which is 250 ml. I'm going to use a dry catfish. I'm also going to use a stockfish that I've actually soaked in water. It's very soft now. I'm going to use crayfish. I'm going to use salt, and I'm going to use gari and water. Exactly, yes, we're going to add gari to our soup today, and that is why it's called owoh soup in Delta State. I'm going to tell you when and how to add it. So let's go straight to business. Right, because it's still cooking here, the first thing I'm going to add now is my 250 ml of palm oil. Just pour that in there. Fantastic. I'm also then going to add my stockfish. As I said, I've soaked it in salt and hot water before, so it is very soft now, and I love it that way. You're gonna add that there. I like that juice. Add the juice to it. 2 tablespoons. I'm also gonna add 2 tablespoons of my crayfish. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of my crayfish. That is 1, and I'm also gonna add a second one, which is 2. I mean, you might want to make it 3. It doesn't really matter. I love my crayfish a lot. Ooh, that gives it a very strong flavor. Okay, what we're going to then add now is we're going to add our fish. Remember, our dry fish. At this point you might want to stir. I'm going to start using a wooden spoon now. All right, I'm going to start using a wooden spoon now. Just mix everything together. Fantastic. Wow, you can see the flavor, the smell, the color, they all combine with each other. They're really nice. And that's how we want to eat African food. That's how we want to enjoy it. That's how we want to serve our friends and family a lovely African food called Owoh. Now, yep, so that's how we want it. As you can see, it's really looking nice, lovely. The color combination, everything is really cooked softly and nicely. Fantastic. So I'm just going to leave that there. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add, remember, my smoked catfish. I did this at my back garden. You might want to watch one of my videos on how to make this. It's really nice. So I'm just going to break it and just throw it inside. Don't worry about, I love bones, so you might want to remove your bones, but I just eat everything bony. And you know, the bone itself has its own nutrient, because you know it's actually sucked everything all in. Wow, this is really nice. So you're gonna like enjoy this rich Owoh soup made by the Deltans. Ooh, brilliant. Do you really fancy the head? Well, some people really fancy the head, but I tell you what, I don't like the head, so I'm going to put this in the bin. I'm then going to prepare my gari. So the 1 cup of gari, I'm not going to pour it directly into the food. Please don't do that. So pour your gari in a bowl just like this. Add some water and make it soak. I know some people are going to say, what is he doing, for Christ's sake? Is this food in Nigeria? Yes, there's a food you pour gari, soaked gari, and it's called Owoh soup. That is why we are here to learn. Fantastic. Brilliant. Can you see? Let me just show you. I hope you can see that. Can you? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just pour that on. Let that cook. Keep cooking. Then I'm going to pour my gari inside, and I'm going to tell you some other ingredients we're going to add. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Seriously. You are really, really going to love this soup. So while that is cooking, I'm no longer going to cover it from this point. The reason why I cover it with my pressure cooker was to cook my shaki, because it takes hours, and you know I want it to be really soft. At this point, till you finish, please don't cover it, because we're still going to add, remember, the gari, the potash. I'm going to show you step by step. It's very easy. You love the soup, and I'm sure if you make this for any of your friends that is from Delta, even your girlfriend that is from Delta, I'm telling you, you don't need to kneel down to say, will you marry me? Straight away they will pay you a bad price. You don't know what I'm talking about. Seriously. Anyway, or imagine your in-law coming and you are making this for them, and you call yourself American or London UK girl, and you make this for your in-law. You have won them. What are you talking about? Anyway, I will see you shortly. This is what I want to say. And seeing this cooking and boiling, you can see the cooking going on there. This is the right time for me to add my gari. So I'm just going to add it slowly, like that. And you're just going to mix it. Don't worry, it's going to dissolve. It's going to dissolve. Promise you that. You won't even see the traces of lumps inside. It's going to be like magic. Now while this is going on, you leave it to cook for 10 minutes. Okay, the soup is not completed yet. Your Owoh is not completed yet. All right, so let this cook for 10 minutes, and I'll show you what to add to it. Right, as you can see, it's cooking under low heat now. I am going to add some other ingredients, but let me quickly say this. While cooking this, some people might want to add periwinkle. It's really nice. It makes the soup really delicious. While some people might want to add uda, which is more like a pepper. You can watch some my Ukodo video. You will see the description of it there. You might want to add that there. I mean, basically it's your choice, but I mean, just keep it simple and enjoy it as it is. I've tasted it. It tastes really, really lovely. So quickly, I'm going to run you through what I'm going to use next. In this section, I am going to be making the last bit of what I'm going to pour into the soup. I know you'll be wondering, again? Yes, it is called starch. So I want to make it complete. That is 1 tablespoon of corn. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of corn there. Now, let me say this. If you add too much corn, like the one they do in Nigeria, you will go to the toilet though. Don't add too much. See what I've added. Can you see? I am telling you the truth. Oh, if you see the way our mothers and our fathers, the way they pour it, the thing inside, come, ha! I've warned you. Oh. You know the corn in Nigeria is even really strong. This one has passed. It has come into a aeroplane. It has going to ship. Passed so many months. In fact, let's just manage it like the way we are using here. But if you want to add more corn, please add it to yourself. If you think you are strong, I'm just giving you the basic of how to make Owoh soup. The last thing is the native salt. I don't have native salt, but there is a secret to that native salt. It's rock salt. I've come up with that secret. Rock salt. You can use rock salt instead of native salt. So I'm just going to add a bit of my rock salt. A bit, not too much. Can you see? So what is my definition of a bit? Half a teaspoon. Yeah, half a teaspoon will do. Just add it to it. Now water. We're going to add water. So altogether I've used 85 ml of water. Okay, I've used 85 ml of water for my starch. Okay, as you can see, that's it. So I'm just going to make this dissolve. Listen to this carefully. I am going to pour it now. It's cooking under low heat, right? I am going to pour it into this. I'm just going to mix this together. I can see the soup is thick. Can you see? Compared to what it was before. Yeah? Very thick. And that's what you want to see. You want to see a thick soup. Okay? And I'm then going to pour, just make it boil a little bit. Under low heat, I'm going to pour my mixture. Be careful, it can come up in a foamy way. Don't cover it enough. Don't pour the residue. It's gonna be dirty. Can you see? I don't want to pour those things. Hygiene is very important to me. So at this point, I am going to show you the final results. Thank you viewers for watching. Take the shaki, bokoto. Can you see this too? Very thick. That is Owoh. That's the goat meat. Can you see? I'm gonna enjoy my goat meat. Another shaki. And this you can eat it with eba, with gari, or with starch. No, you can eat it with anything you want to eat. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sure you must have enjoyed watching me make Owoh soup. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like it, give us a thumbs up. Give us a lot of likes. It makes people like this video, so a lot of people are going to subscribe more to my videos, which is very good. I love it. I am on Instagram. Please also, I am going to be giving a giveaway prize very soon. You know that meat pie thing, that mold that a lot of people find hard to get. I'm going to be giving that out, probably 20 of them. I've got them from the manufacturer. I'm going to be giving that out very soon to my subscriber. Boss, join my Instagram, join my Snapchat, follow me around, let me follow you around. Let's see what we are doing. Let's communicate, let's engage, let's talk, that kind of thing. Well, again, till my next video, I want to say thank you and bye bye.